Hey. Shh. Wait. Kuja. There's no jokes, Buan. Hey, here be punctual. Here be punctual. You can be sworn, my friend. They don't want any jokes whenever I'm in the job, eh? Hey, guys, my dogs here. Hey, they don't want jokes. Look at where they are sleeping. They don't want any disturbance from anyone. Look at the other one here. Look at the others. I think they have gone back home because they don't want jokes. So whenever somebody is intimidating me, I'm just solidifying myself and saying that you don't know who I am. Maybe I have they're cocoa dogs, but fantastic. They know how to make things more fantastic because they can deal with you perpendicularly per unit time. Never joke. Due to unconditional circumstances, if I could not be around, it could have seen fire without smoke. This is what is happening unto this position live, one-on-one. Security, it is tight. Whenever you see this one, it is black. Hey, everything is wagon. Another one is there. Security is tight. So, kaboom! Wagwan, wherever you are. Welcome back. It's Alasko again back again to the roots of today. Wherever you are, keep it tuned. Get a seat. Slanting position is what I need right now. Wherever you are, welcome back. And it's a vlog of today. Gonna be coming to you live from this segment of my banana. And whenever I'm just here, you know what is trending now. It's coming to you live, one-on-one from this position, and I'm going to be updating you much about what is coming today and the headlines. Breaking news. It's one-on-one live, reporting from the village. What has happened? I ever talked about these things gonna be turning around. It's spinning. It's like 360. It is turning and it's coming to you live. People thought that, okay, we are now the solicity, we are the we are the beer, we are the gear, we are the here, we are the bar, we are the girl, everything. It has come to an end. Now officially, he was told, get out. You have nothing to do with us here. Only thing is, your work is done. Now, go away and even check your family. And this is not one and the only. It's only Mawira live was told that... do you see that gate you came in from? The same gate. Do you know where the direction is? Turn right, turn north. Northwest. Fantastic. Northwest, south. Fantastic. That is the gate. Have your way back to the position. Fantastic. One-on-one, we had a conversation, and also I'm talking about whenever I get the information, it's gonna be coming to you live without any hesitation today. Finally, the Condad with the machete. Talked about you are now disgusting unto this compound. You have to leave because there's nothing now you are doing here. You are staying to your fellow man. Doing what? Doing what? Go and strive your home and make sure that you are getting your home. Go get people from your home. Tell people how your home is. Officially, he has been chased out from the villa live and is now out of the villa because even the yesterday video talk about this Kenge person called the Monolido. Exactly. Talked about now I have fired people. But he was not fired, but he was told that, okay, now you are now doing nothing unto the villa. Not Maro talked about it, but Condad talked about you have to leave the village and make sure that you are leaving this position the way it is. Fantastic. We ever talked about you cannot stay there the way we stayed there because we are so beneficial. We are being used. And we knew that, okay, we are going to be used, but we know how to put things into the pocket and how we are just making content. As long as now you are put into that position, now you want to make sure that everything is not coming to you live, one-on-one. I was told that, okay, the Condad talked about, okay, from how the things are running, the compound doesn't need anyone. The compound doesn't need much people here because we have already the soldiers at the gate. We have already the person who is going to look after the animals. We have a person who is taking care of the fish right now, and revitalization. Do you remember the river? And the makeover is around, and they're gonna be making all of the things. Now you are here to eat food again. You know, this family think that all the people are going there, it's to eat the food that is just there. This is how the segment is going. Let me tell you a story. There's one day I came from here and I went to Nairobi. I stayed there, and I reached there before it could reach the 1st, which was this year, January the 1st. And I stayed at Nairobi a little bit of the weekend. Then I had to go to Kirinyaga after the 1st, because that's where now the people are partying, so no one you can just get onto the field. So I was told that, okay, on the 2nd day, you have to then there's this guy called Mawira saw me in Nairobi and told me, hey bro, where are you? I want to get you, my friend, so as I can get a free entry to Kenge Villa, you know. No problem, you know. I was not jealous of anyone. If you want an entry, go and ask anyone. From Wita, from Maja, whoever, whenever I was onto the platform of talking about maybe you have visitors coming and you don't have an invite, you are calling me, hey Gintu, how are you? I'm very, very fine. What's the problem, man? Can I get an entry? I tell you, no problem. You come and get me. I'm marinating, doing marination. Then I tell you that you just come. I'll open for you a gate. No problem. So whenever they were coming, I was the one who was opening the gate so they can just come and enjoy and make sure that the party is being cooked so as we can eat, because we are eaters there, and they talked about there's no payment, so we had to eat. Fantastic. So this boy, whenever I went to Kirinyaga, I went to a certain area called Sagana. Then I had to do what? I had to do 2-3 things about talk about the ornamental fish. Then from that position, I talked about, okay, there's no problem about that. So I had to move forward and make sure that, okay, you know Kirinyaga where it is, you know the place is called Sagana, yes. Now, can we go and search for that place so as I can get the fish? And the guy never knew even what was there. So I went, then we passed through one person called Chalokush and Linet KE. So whenever I reached to Sagana, Linet KE called me, hey Gintu, where are you? I've seen you in Nairobi. I talked about, okay, are you coming to Nairobi? I have a business there, I'm gonna be coming. Okay, but I'm just leaving to Kirinyaga. I'm gonna be going to Sagana, a place called Kiama. Then Linet KE told me, hey Gintu, now if you are getting to Kirinyaga, do this. I'm leaving at Kirinyaga. Whenever we reach at Sagana, just stop there, wait for me. Then Linet KE came. It was the first day Mawira came. Then we went to Kirinyaga. I found him there and he told me, okay, I'm coming from Meru, then I'll get me in Kirinyaga so as we go to the fish. The first day I took him to the fish. Then we were searching where the place is. Then I found the place. Then I talked to Mawira, hey, just get about a board, I can direct the guy. And I gave the person who was at the fisheries there, talked to this guy so as we can direct them to come. Then Mawira came during that position, got me there. We got down some videos there, 2-3 things. Then everything was awesome. So I talked about that. The same day, I was taking some fish from Kirinyaga back to Nairobi because I had an order. Somebody wanted to stock onto the aquarium. And shout out to the guy who talked about giving me the fish. And I just made sure that I'm supplying the fish to every zone. So I had to take some ornamental fish from Kirinyaga back to Nairobi, which was 4 good hours. Then it was a public mean. Then I reached at Nairobi very late in the night. It was around 9 p.m. in the evening, in the night time. It was in the evening. Then I was out. There's no problem about that. So I had to find the guy. Then I found the guy where he was living. I installed and I went back where I could sleep. Then the following day, I had to wake up early in the morning, back to Kirinyaga again, 4 good hours. Then I just, in the morning, I prepared very much. Then the same day now, Mawira talked to Linet KE that Gintu is coming back to take the fish to who? To Kenge Villa. Now I found Linet and Linet called me, hey Gintu, how are you? I talked to me Kikuria because she's a Korean from our area, very nearby here. Then she talked to me that, okay, can we meet you? How can we meet you? This and this and this and this. Yes, there's no problem. We can meet at a place called Sagana. pop, on the spot. Now that's where the pointer it was now ringing from. So I went and I found Lynette came and found me at a certain hotel. Then we ate a little bit of tilapia fish. Can just remember, well, good marinated tilapia fish. Then we ate it fantastically. Then we went now to where? To Kiama, where now the fisheries is. Whenever we reached there, I found Mawira was there, and Lynette. Now we went with their vehicle. So whenever we reached there, I found that, okay, there's no problem about that. So what can we do? Make sure that everything is so fantastic. We packaged our package that was coming to Kenge Villa. Then I just talked about, okay, there's no problem now. We can just leave. Whenever I was out the way, talked about now, how can we transport the fish? It was to be transported for 18 good hours, because from Kirinyaga back to back to Nairobi, it was about how many hours? It's like 5 hours at least. Hey. Shh. Wait. Kuja. There's no jokes, Buan. Hey, here be punctual. Here be punctual. You can be sworn, my friend. They don't want any jokes whenever I'm in the job, eh? How is you, man?
I'm fine.
What's the problem? Do you have a concern?
No.
Eh.
There's no problem.
Unataka nzambarau? Shida?
Simu kwa mrata charge.
Haya, kuna nare. Simende? Haya basi, nipatie basi nafasi, niko kwa kazi.
Sasa. Kama niende kula nzambarau.
Waende upande, bora tunichuniane. Guys, my dogs here. Hey, they don't want jokes. Look at where they are sleeping. They don't want any disturbance from anyone. Look at the other one here. Look at the others. I think they have gone back home because they don't want jokes. So whenever somebody is intimidating me, I'm just solidifying myself and saying that you don't know who I am. Maybe I have they're coco dogs, but fantastic. They know how to make things more fantastic, because they can deal with you perpendicularly per unit time. Never joke. Due to unconditional circumstances, if I could not be around, it could have seen fire without smoke. This is what is happening unto this position live, one-on-one. Security, it is tight. Whenever you see this one, it is black. Hey, everything is wagon. Another one is there. Security is tight. So from this position, guys, I was talking about now this guy talked about, okay, now if you are going back, so I have to be there because I want to boost my channel again. And it was a little bit, it was good during that time. I can just remember Mawira had a good channel during that time, and I was even admiring his channel during that time because he was in front of me. I had subscribers, my friend. I was about, hey, this boy here now, you know how tall he is and dark, and due to unconditional circumstances, I'm gonna be giving you the story what happened. So this guy now, we talked about, okay, if we can come from Kirinyaga to Nairobi, it's 4 to 5 hours depending on which kind of the vehicle are you, because I talked about if we're gonna be we had already booked, and this booking, it was done via who? Via Mawira, so as you can book the ticket, so as we can come back to Nyaboanse here. Then it was 4.5 hours we just got from Kirinyaga, and the person who took the responsibility was Lynette KE and Chalokush now was the one who was driving us, and we took the fish from talk about the hatchery back to Chalokush's area. From Chalokush's home, now they had to prepare, so as whenever we are just going back to where to Nairobi, so as we can reach at the spot. So whenever we reach there, you don't hesitate, because the buses we had booked already at exactly 7 p.m. gonna be leaving the place. So this guy told me, okay, we are going back to the villa. So we had to compact ourselves. So let's get a seat. We had to put talk about the fish that have been already packaged onto the package bags, and to I don't know how they call it. What is the name of the backyard of you can analyze it. Here in Africa we call it boot. but a boot is something else. I was rectified during that day. It has gone a little bit. So and to that position now, we had to package and make sure that we are reaching to Nairobi very, very safe, and also with time, keeping time. So we came to Nairobi, we found that we had only 30 minutes the bus should have left. So we had to board a bus, then we came back to the villa. Then we reached at the villa around 5 in the morning. Then we had to wait so as Kenge can wake up, so as you can see the package we have come with. So whenever now it reached the time, I can just remember that day, the journey from Kirinyaga to Nairobi, I paid 5,000 Kenya shillings. So as we can, it was a private, it was not a public one. So whenever we reached at the villa, then we stalked them around 8 in the morning, whenever now Kenge was came. So as you can just see the package, it was a very good package of 18 good hours. So he was just doubting, how can you transport the fish from Kirinyaga to Nyaboans? How can it just reach at the time? So he was about, okay, let me check if it could be, if they have died already, because talked about that guy should package the oxygen, which is very fantastic, gonna be not bringing some of the chaos. So we had to reach here, and so as it can sustain, it can be sustainable, and it can be the big fish could be stocked into one carton or one of let's talk about the packaging bag, because we had one which was the biggest. So it was around 13 what? It was around 13 millimeters, and it was very, very fantastic. So we got everything and we stocked the fish onto the second fish pond. And the same day, it was the same day that I came and I found that a little bit water was a little bit scurvy, but I was about, okay, let's stock them, because the first fish pond had not been already constructed to a good way. So everything now went. We stocked the fish a little bit like 1 week. Hey, Mawira was now leaving. We are leaving to Kisumu the same day that the pump was stolen. Now Mawira talked about, okay, now we are part of the team. Whenever we came at the villa, we found that Kenge was okay, there's no problem. We have come with Mawira, welcome, you know, you have been left. So Mawira was keen to have helped me much. I never knew that I will be acknowledged or I will be received here very well. So I was about, okay, I've done something good to this guy. So he paid the transport from Nairobi to here, which was 2,500 extra to me. And me, I had done what? I had paid a transport of him from Kirinyaga to Nairobi, which is at most the same. Whenever we reached at Kenge Vida, I told Maro that this is the guy we have come from, and from him, so it was given 1,000 extra. So the day we were going to Kisumu, he was given 2,000, and I talked to Maro that he was the one who helped me. And we brought some fish. He talked about Kenge. Okay, I have understood. You say, Mawira, you are leaving to Nairobi? Yes. He gave him 2,000 Kenya shillings. Whenever he was now branching to Nairobi, to Kisii, we are branching to Kisumu. So this guy then started calling me, hey, you have my money that I booked a bus, you know, this and this and this. I was about, are you fool, man? Are you a fool? So if you are broke, you just tell me I am broke, my friend. Send me this and this and this, so as we can just finish these things. It was about, which was the nonsense of the highest order. And I can just analyze it. So whenever he came here, it was about, I cannot talk to you. And there's a day I met him, and he was talking about, hey, I've seen now what you are doing onto the platform. Don't react to me. You know, you are stupid people around. I was about, maybe, my friend, you don't know who you are. You are maybe joking with a person. You are coming here to intimidate me, yet you are coming from outside of Nyaboans. I'm very sorry for you, because I'm giving you a little bit of time. So the time is up. So the guy was now miscellaneously and due to unconditional circumstances was told, guy, can you vanish with an immediate effect? We don't need your services onto this platform now and henceforth. So he has to leave. So now, you know, I was talking about this guy. You don't think that you can just talk about, okay, I'll help you this, I'll help you. Me, Mawira, Kibe, Gitriva, and all the people, we were just onto that position. You can just remember during the helipad. And Mawira was the one who was always getting, it's called sickness, always sickness, and ever took him to the hospital one day with the motorbike. And he was talking about, okay, you know, whenever I reach to the villa, you know, I don't know if this Kenge, I was just wondering, he was talking about Kenge, this person maybe is using something, maybe he wants to use me, maybe he wants to kill me, maybe he wants to do this, maybe he wants to do the Kenge. I don't know why whenever I reach at the villa, I get some miscellaneous challenge of sickness, always sickness. Maybe he was being, I'm here to be used. It was about, okay, that's the point we can talk. So you guys go back so as you can get well, then you come back. I was just wondering, the guy then went come back because you were talking, I can never come back. He is being controlled because he has a subscriber who was talking about, I want to marry you. Let me tell you these things how they are, my friend. There's this time that this guy was being controlled. He was sent money so as he can marry one person from the US. The mommy from US. You know, the mommy is from US. So it reached a time now, this guy started not to get the phone from the mommy, and he talked about never go onto the villa again. You know, you can be used there. There's a devil worshippers there. So maybe your blood is the one that's being needed. Hey, whenever Mawira hears that one, my friend, it was about I cannot come back to the villa, you know. And we were just there, and we are never being sick. Why only you? So he was doubting himself. Why only me? Why only me? So I was about, don't be awkward, my friend. These are the things that are just running onto this position. And it's the same. He can be there, and you, my friend, he was being controlled. And even he had to lie to this mommy that he is affected with HIV and AIDS, so as he can cheat the woman that is HIV AIDS positive, so as this woman can leave him. And the woman talked about, return my money, all the money that I've ever sent to you and you are eating. Oh, it was the money that you are paying for me, and talking about, okay, you have to refund me. Now the mother now decided, if you are positive now, I cannot come back to. Whenever I come there, make sure that everything is absolute. I have to meet you in Mombasa. So this is how the things are just controlled. So this guy now is talking about, okay, now the channel, because he was being sponsored, so the channel can be running. Now it reached a time there's no sponsor, so he had to come back to the villa. Now he have come to the villa. Now the things have awkward, shagara bagara. This positive, negative, positive, negative. Fantastic. So now he's just talked about match out. Fantastic. So now you have to get the content from outside, and this is the breaking news. You know, I was ever talking about this Kenge person who was talking about fire. So he has fired wherever you are. Fantastic. We are outside here, and the people are reacting to you because of and the negative. You know, everyone who was thinking about, okay, now we are fantastic outside here, we have to make sure that, okay, these people are hit. They're the same people who are hit already, and we have to bear with the circumstances how they are coming. So keep it tuned. I gotta be updating you much about what is coming onto this platform of today. So keep it tuned, keep it locked. Another thing is coming. Me and Mogesi, it's coming, and it is loading. Coming to you live, one-on-one. And this fantastic. See you next time.
Hello. Kuja. Hello. Kuja. No. Come on.
Hello, beautiful people, wherever you are, welcome back. It's underscore Gintu, back again to the root of today, and it's gonna be very fantastic. Coming out from this position, it's one-on-one live from this position. Behind me, it is now the cocks now are cocking. Everything gonna be very fantastic, and you can even hear the voices are coming, and they're so mature. It has been so long before I could have just updated you this time and bringing this kind of Hey, look at you. You can just hear now what is now happening besides me. And everything is so fantastic, guys. And I want to take much of the responsibility to give you a shout out to everyone who is always making sure that you are tuned in onto the channel. Today the cooks here, they are cooking every time. We have to build the circle. Today I'm in the farm. Chicken farming update. What is ongoing onto the farm? We have to bear the circumstances. This is what is happening. So it is early, it's in the morning, and they are now cooking. You know, they are cooking. Jesus. Hey, let's see what is happening inside here. Let's check. The chicken are here. I want to take some eggs, guys. And wow, we have some eggs here already. We have some eggs here already. Fantastic. Hey, how are you? I think the egg is there. Fantastic. Wagwan. I like it again. Whatever you have just done. So I have this kind of my table here. I want to make sure that the eggs are inserted. But we have the ones that are very small. Look at this. Look at this. It looks very, very small. And guys, due to unconditional circumstances, it is very hot. I don't know, due to the talk about the hole provided. It's very, very small. You can check it how it is. Fantastic. So we have to make sure that I'm taking the eggs. They are so small. They are so small. Fantastic. Let's put it one place, so as we can have the eggs. These ones are fantastic. Look at this. Wow. Wow. Oh. It's so hot. So hot. Wow. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Fantastic. Only the 12 chickens are now delivering. Look, you can hear the voices, guys. And now it is 12. If it is 12 like this one here, now the pancakes wanna see what is now fantastic. Everything is so good. No. Don't run. Don't run. Wagwan. Here we have some rice, and I got some patties. Wherever we have some patties outside there, I go and take some rices from there. So they're gonna be eating. Guys, now it's time to open for them so as they can just come out, and so as they can just get the food from this position. Guys, in a small synopsis is about these are the only for the layers, and that's why this is the room that I have them to lay some eggs, and I have constructed everything to make sure that I'm getting some eggs from this the brood stock of the chicken from this position, and it's gonna be very fantastic because I have like 4 cocks, or I can talk about roosters, that I've just placed them here so as they can just mingle with the ladies inside here, make sure that the eggs are fertilized. And I think now the chicken are so big enough, and that's why they have started already laying some eggs. And I think it has been a very fantastic thing, because for the people who started with this project and they can just remember, they were so small. Right now they're now laying some eggs. They're now very big enough and a good size. I can just get one. It's no. It's a very good size, and you can even check how they are. They're so big. Hey, look at the roosters. They want to chase me from inside here because I'm interfering with the fiancés here. So look at this one here. They're so big, and I think it's a best thing for me to do in terms of getting now some eggs. And they're taking water, and these are the talk about the drinkers that I have here, manually made, and I think they're the best one to make and to this position. So I think even this kind of the rice remains, they like it because I don't have to place it down again, because as I started I was placing them down and also I was taking the chicken outside, but now they're just stuck into one position, making sure that I'm getting the eggs from here, and always they're fertilized egg from. If you have an order, so as me I can just deliver some eggs to somebody, you can just contact me and tell me, Ginto, I want you to get somebody the eggs from this position. I want to be driving it crazy to that position, and it's fantastic from this position. But the roasters here, the only thing they are doing, it's just turning all around, turning all around, and they're so big. Now I'm going to the roasters, where now the roasters only they are stocked, and it's gonna be very fantastic, because I have put them aside, roasters aside and the hens aside, so as I can just differentiate whenever I want to price the roasters, and they are now big enough for me to purchase. Or not to purchase, for me to sell them out. And if you have somebody to buy such kind of, or you can buy for one of the YouTuber or a friend you have, you can just kick it. Where are you? How much is the roaster? It's 1,000 Kenya shillings, which is approximately like $90, and you can get one roaster from me. And also, as you can just make sure that other people are. If you have a party, wherever you are, if you have a party, just get in touch. It's going to have roasters and eggs. Eggs are going to be coming to you live, one-on-one. But we have some of them are so small, but you have to bear with the circumstances. The area provided, or the hole provided for the egg to come out, it is a little bit there somewhere. Now it's the first time. You don't expect much or the big eggs. But whenever they have like laying some eggs like a month, now they're going to be now having a very big egg, because right now it's a little bit small because of the hole provided, or the body size of the chicken. So some of them are so big, some of them are so big, some of them are somehow small sized, and that's why now we are having much of the time. But they are now on 25th this month. They're gonna be reaching 5 months, and I think the ones that are now laying eggs, I think it's their early stages, and now majority from 25th, you know, they can just start laying eggs from the 4 months and a half to 5 months. Now they can just be laying all of them. By now they're now approaching 5 months, remaining with like 3 weeks, and I think now from these 3 weeks they're gonna be having much of the yield, which is the eggs coming out from this position. But the feeds that I'm always using, I have the local feeds and also the concentrate feeds that I'm always using, and also they talk about the chemicals or some antibiotics that are triggering. We talk about the hormones for them to lay eggs, and the roasters to climb on them. And I think it's the fastest thing, because they have to be climbed so they can produce the eggs. And I think the food is sufficient right now, and I think it's very, very much, because they're now loitering, and this is the area provided for them to loiter and make sure that they are doing exercises from this position. From the hens, now I'm moving one-on-one live to the roasters. Some people in Africa call them cocks, but you might be misleading some people outside here, talking about the cock as something else. So keep it tuned, keep it locked. Now to the roasters. Let's see how the roasters are. Wow. The roasters are here. They're just wondering, why us? Why us? Fantastic. Let me get some of the stuffs from inside there, like the feeders, and make sure that we are getting them food, which is very, very fantastic. Let me check. guys, the preparation for making sure that the food is placed onto this kind of the feeders I have, but the manual feeders here. So it's you know, I have separated them. I have the entry gate, the entry door is here. This is to access the roasters area, and also that's the door to access that area for the hens. And also they're here. Fantastic. So let me get them out, because now they're looking eagerly for food. Let me open it for them. Jesus. Yeah, the only roasters. Only roasters. I think they're big enough, guys. I think they're big enough right now. And it's just $90. You can just purchase one at $90 right now. And it's in an offer of $90 right now. Because whenever it reaches to December, it will shift to $120 each of the roasters here. Hey, how are you? Fantastic. Kuja. Here is the dog. It's now walking. Fantastic. It's walking now. Hello. How are you?
How are you? How are you? Let's go, let's go. Yeah, it is, guys. It's now walking. Shh. Kuja. Shh. Kuja. Shh. Kuja. It's now walking a little bit. You can even check. Look at it. It's now stepping, and I think it's now getting. How are you? Fantastic. I think now the leg is a little bit good. Yeah, it is. It's fantastic now, and I think, and I appreciate all the people, but it has some scars here. What's the problem with you? What's the problem? It has a problem. Maybe due to the manhood. It's now making sure that it's even fighting outside here. So I think it's now recovering, and the leg now it's very, very awesome. And now you can even touch it. There's no much of the hesitation. Thank you very much, guys, because the platform is coming forward to you one-on-one live. I think we are making a different outside here, as if the dog, it has got much of the tension, everything is so fantastic. So guys, yesterday we had a miscellaneous effect of hailstones, and they hit onto Nyabuhanse very much, and I want to be showing you what happened, because things are chaos outside here. Let me show you what has happened. Hey. Hey.